Welcome back, one and all, to the smiling faces, sunny blue skies and amazing holiday deals from Cruise1st TV. It's Derek and Polly back with you again with some exciting luxury escapes with Princess Cruises.
Yes, welcome, and very exciting news in this show as we enjoy massive price drops on a Caribbean Sunsets cruise and stay package with an exciting stay in San Juan in Puerto Rico in November. Plus, in September, we have a Pacific wine country cruise down the Californian coast with Princess that ends in a very different way, Derek.
Yes, it does actually. It ends in the place where I went flying high on the zip line down Fremont Street in Las Vegas. It does. Talking of high flying, I've taken on a challenge this June that involves a bit of flying and I would like your help. More though on that later in the show. First, let's go princess cruising to incredible Iceland and let's mix in New York for a stay too. You fly first out to the capital of Iceland, Reykjavik, on the 13th of October to stay in the city for 3 nights in a hotel. It's funny, we were just talking about Iceland, but not the country. Anyway, what's in Reykjavik, Polly?
Oh, well, I went there quite recently. You get to see the Northern Lights, which is fantastic. Live volcanoes in action, basically, as you're landing. It's incredible. The Secret Lagoon is the lesser known hot springs. That's the one to head to. Just fantastic.
Nice.
So after that, we fly to New York and you get 2 nights in a hotel. And I was there recently as well.
Okay, so tell me more.
Tell me more. Okay, I mean, the things that I think you really need to do, have a wander through Central Park, go to Summit Vanderbilt 1, and that's to see the views of the city. That's a bit different than going to the Empire State Building, and go to Tiffany's, have breakfast there.
Of course.
Fantastic. Then you get to join the Enchanted Princess for your 7-night cruise. Let's take a look on board at everything she has to offer. I mean, just incredible. She's an absolutely, that means absolutely beautiful cruise ship.
Well, look, we're taking a sat-nav view through it right now, through the atrium and all of the wonderful bars and restaurants that are there. It's really nice to have sort of like a central gathering point on a ship and have everything hanging from that, because that's great for people watching as well. And it means that you've kind of got that certain air of mystery as you walk around. What will be going on in these bars and lounges that you fancy stopping by? I
know, when we see all this, it's empty, but actually, it really does come to life when you're on board. There's activities, there's stuff happening, there's entertainment. When it comes to the pool, so that's the retreat pool, and that means it's a bit more quiet, a bit more laid back. But if you want the action, there'll be a pool for that. And that's so lovely. There's something for everyone. That's in the day, pooling and lounging, relaxing, catching some sun, and then in the evening, wow, I mean, there you go, more al fresco dining than ever. And that means just, oh, how amazing to be in the middle of the ocean and just having dinner. The main dining rooms, though, absolutely spectacular. I think they're all decorated and designed so beautifully and so differently. It really does feel like an occasion every single evening. Sabatinis, which you know and love with Princess Cruising. I mean, that is an iconic thing when it comes to it as well. The salty dog. If you just fancy a burger and chips, you've had a busy day doing excursions, or you want to come back and have a pizza, just something like that, you could do it.
Do you know what else you could do in the evening as well? Get back up onto the pool deck for movies under the stars.
Of course, or head to the theatre and see rock opera. Imagine that. It's a classic rock opera and musical theatre. I mean, amazing. But there's all sorts of stuff. You've got the live cafe bar, you know, there's pianists, there's singers, there's comedians, there's all sorts of things going on. That was the Vista Lounge. Oh, see, this is where movies under the stars happen, which is amazing. But also, if you're a big sports fan, they put on the games and stuff like that for you to watch there as well, which is wonderful. Adults only top deck retreat. Sounds incredible, doesn't it? So cruising out of New York and arriving in Newport, Rhode Island. A great way to see all of this city, if you feel up to it, is to go parasailing, and you take in the surrounding views. You can see all the major landmarks, and it's a really exciting thing to do. It's like, feel like you're flying. After that, you're on to Boston in Massachusetts. Now here they have a museum of ice cream. Now you've got like 9 interactive spaces, including the sprinkle pool, which you can jump in, the Hall of Freezers, and unlimited ice cream while you're there as well.
Lovely.
Portland in Maine, the Allagash Brewing Company has an amazing selection of beers, and you've got beer tasting, of course, while you're there as well. Insightful tours that delve into the brewing process. There's a beer garden, food truck, and of course, the tasting room. A day at sea, and you'll arrive in Canada, in Halifax. It's the capital of Nova Scotia, and the reason why it's called that, because Nova Scotia means New Scotland, and it was discovered by the Scottish immigrants in the 17th century. You didn't know that, did you?
I do now.
A day at sea, and you cruise back into New York, where you get your flight home.
And of course, I mean, it's no coincidence that this is at the time of year that it is, because of course, you know, this is where Canada and New England is. The vistas are changing on a daily basis. Everything is turning wonderful shades of golden and reds as well in the trees everywhere, because we're here in the fall. It's brilliant, and that's just one element of this beautiful, beautiful holiday that started off by flying over to the capital of Iceland, into Reykjavik, and having some time there, and then flying over to New York and having some time there, and then cruising Canada and New England. It's just perfect. And you know what? Because you are doing 3 distinct holidays in this one package, it should not be the price that we've got here. Absolutely should not be. Again, this is our genius product team here at Cruise1st, who have, again, what they always do is they say, okay, what are the parts of the world that people like seeing, and what are the times of the year that people like seeing them? And also, if you're going to do a Canada and New England cruise, fantastic. If it starts in New York, of course you want some time there. And where else can we take you on this holiday? Well, how about somewhere really, really exciting and very, very different to New York, like Iceland and Reykjavik? So this is full of adventure. And then when you get on the cruise, you can just lie back, relax, enjoy the wonderful destinations as well. You are going to have the greatest time. So included in this offer, your flight off to Reykjavik in Iceland. You've got a 3-night hotel stay there. Enjoy the Blue Lagoon and the geothermal wonders before flying over to New York. Have a wonderful 2-night hotel stay in the Big Apple before your wonderful cruise on board the Enchanted Princess at the finest time of the year to see the seasons changing, of course, in the fall. You are going to love it. It's going to be a brilliant time. Of course, you end back in New York and then fly back to the UK. Now, book this before the end of April, and we have some extra onboard credit available for you as well, up to $150 for you to spend on board. You are welcome, but you must have booked that by the 30th of April. And the flight back, of course, from New York is included too. Let's go and have a look at the overview, shall we, and everything that's included. There's so much going on here, isn't there, in this offer? It is crazy, but do make sure that you get it booked. If you like the idea of it, get it booked between now and the end of April, and we'll give you the extra onboard spending money as well, which is very good. It's always very handy. That'll be, Polly spent it already. She spent it in the spa, I think.
You know me well.
I saw the way you gave me the side eye there. That $150 you were saying. Yes, it's up to, remember, depending on which grade of stateroom you go for. But anyway, listen, call us right now if you like the sound of that. It is 0800 953 4700, and that is a free call, and you can call us every single day of the week. You lucky, lucky people. And indeed, making your Princess cruise all-inclusive is very, very simple as well. We'll talk to you about that a little bit more. But I think we're off to the Caribbean now.
We are with Princess, with an offer that has price dropped by up to £250 per person. Sounds interesting? Well, it's 11 nights and it starts on the 27th of November, flying first to San Juan in Puerto Rico. Now you step off the plane, you feel the warm sun on your skin, and you get to stay here for 3 nights, enjoying that stunning Caribbean welcome. What a place. You can just walk along the Paseo de la Princesa, the scenic promenade. There we go. Beautiful views of the San Juan Bay. It's lined with statues, fountains, lush greenery, and leading to the historic Puerto Rico Customs House and the San Juan Gate. Wonderful. Then it's time to join Grand Princess for your 7-night cruise. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We just love Princess cruising because of everything on board.
Smaller ship as well this time.
Exactly, which is lovely. I mean, we've been with Princess in this show, and we have been mentioning the entertainment, we've mentioned the food. But yes, the spa. We haven't got onto that fantastic spa on board, have we? I mean, this is your time to just treat yourself while you're away. You've got the Lotus Spa, loads of different relaxing treatments, rejuvenation, and just that me time for you to really enjoy yourself and then just take it easy. Yes, sorry. Back to people who like to do things on holiday, like you, Derek, because that's me. The spa, a sunbed.
I mean, let's just lead from the spa very, very gently to your adults-only sanctuary space as well, where you can book yourself a day pass, have your own little private cabana, enjoy drinks there, you know, maybe just you or you and your other half, you choose, and just have the most relaxing time there. And then, yes, of course, there are so many activities that you can get involved with. So if one of you is a little bit more sit down and stop and one more is a bit more get up and go, not a problem on a cruise ever.
Not at all. And so many like little snacky places as well. We've seen ice cream and cakes, those sorts of things. Entertainment then in the evening, like that's a big part of cruising, the fact that there is so much on board. You've got kind of the main theatre, the Princess Theatre, and that's where you see Broadway style shows, obviously in the evening. And if you like to go on a little bit later in the night and party, there's a nightclub on board. If you've seen the Voice TV show, this takes part on board. The people taking part, the contestants, are real cruise goers. So if you fancy yourself as a bit of a singer, that could be you. Or maybe you just want to be a judge. I think I'd just like to watch myself. So cruising out of San Juan, arriving in Charlotte-Amalie, St Thomas. Now, if you like snorkeling, you can go to the Coral World Ocean Park and see incredible marine life without getting wet. It's beautiful. It's an underwater observatory there. Phillipsburg in St Martin is next. Here you've got Orient Beach, where you can sunbathe and just relax. But if you're a diver or a snorkeler, they've got sunken shipwrecks just offshore that you can go and see. Very exciting. St John's in Antigua. I went here on my honeymoon. It's incredible. My favourite thing there was Shirley Heights. It's a restored fortification with incredible views. But when I was there, like in the evening, a steel band performs. Very Caribbean. It's Dominica next. If you're feeling adventurous, you can go on a scenic hike to Trafalgar Falls. Wow, see those beautiful waterfalls, and then you can take a dip in those natural pools beneath them. Beautiful. On to Barbados. I mean, you can take a trip, go swimming with turtles, so much to do. But do you know what? You're in the Caribbean, and like at all these destinations, you don't have to do a tour or do an excursion or even experience the history. You can just relax and take it at your own pace. Look at that. After that, you cruise back to San Juan, where you'll come off and we'll fly you home.
San Juan in Puerto Rico. And we get to stay as well. This is amazing. What a lovely, lovely journey around the Caribbean to enjoy right now. And I've got the greatest of news for you. This doesn't go until the back end of November, but it's been price dropped. It has been price dropped by up to £250 per person if you book this right now. So I'm going to show you on your inside what your price tag is. This is crazy. This is crazy. And a low deposit right now on this. I know everyone's looking at this and going, sorry, what? What? And this is a Princess Cruise on this one, and you're flying me out to the Caribbean and back for that. Low deposit. It doesn't happen until November, so we can do this on a deposit today of £199 each, and that will secure your price tag. And that is your flight out to San Juan in Puerto Rico for a 3-night hotel stay there, and then you have a week of Caribbean cruising on the Grand Princess full board with amazing dining and so much dining as well. The greatest entertainment, all of the pools, the activities, and the sunny Caribbean, where you can love life, where it's grey and cold back here. You can be enjoying the sunshine out into the Caribbean. Sail back into San Juan, and of course the flight back to the UK is included as well. Your inside price here has dropped by the best part of £200 each. So I'd be grabbing that right now while you can, because that is unheard of. Unheard of to get this kind of price tag, so I'd grab it quickly. Here's the overview of everything that is included. Usually when we talk about a price drop, usually the biggest price drops are at the higher grades, obviously, but on this one, for your inside, to have been dropped by the best part of £200 per person. I don't even know if I meant to tell you that, but listen, I am. And I want you to take advantage of it right now. And I want you to take advantage that every single grade there has dropped in price. In fact, your suite price that you've got there has dropped by over £250 per person. It's crazy. And if you want to make it all inclusive, £50 per person per day, of course, on Princess Plus, gets you your premium drinks package. It's easy for you to say. Plus beverage package even, unlimited Wi-Fi, gratuities and so many more perks there as well. And it just makes the budgeting so much easier for the cruise element of that, £50 per person per day. Talk to the team, get it booked right now, 0800 953 4700. I honestly, that doesn't happen often, that kind of thing. I would be jumping on it as quickly as you possibly can.
With 25 years of travel expertise, when booking with Cruise1st, you can be sure that you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We work with all the major cruise lines to bring you the most comprehensive selection of exclusive deals you won't find anywhere else. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. As a fully bonded member of APTA and Atoll Protected, you have the peace of mind that your booking is always safe with us. We've been here on your TV screens for over a decade, making us the longest-running cruise channel in the UK. We make it easy to budget for your dream holiday. With many of our deals, just pay a deposit today and you then have until your due date to pay the balance. Plus, we're one of the highest-rated cruise agents on Trustpilot, with over 7,000 independent reviews. This all means that you can be fully confident when booking your next exciting adventure with Cruise1st.
Now then, we'll be cruising off to wine country down the Californian coast with Princess in just a moment. But I wanted to take a few moments, if it's okay with you, to highlight a fantastic charity that's very dear to us here at Cruise1st. It's called Ruben's Retreat, and it supports in a number of different ways families who have children living with complex medical needs and those who have sadly lost children prematurely. They need our help to reach their next amazing fundraising milestone, and you and I can work very much together to help them out. Let's first find out more about their amazing work. Nestled in the heart of the Derbyshire countryside, Ruben's Retreat is more than just a charity, it's a sanctuary. Founded in memory of 23-month-old Reuben Michael Graham, the retreat provides support for children with complex medical needs, as well as bereaved families who need a place to heal. Through peer support groups, counselling, holistic support, therapies and gifted spaces, it's a place for families to heal, rebuild and make precious memories together.
Ruben's Retreat was founded in 2012 in memory of my little Reuben, who had a short life with us but has a lasting impact in terms of legacy. Reuben was born into a family that worked in the travel industry, and so travelling was part of our upbringing, part of their upbringing. And when Reuben got poorly, we recognised that there was a huge lack of support out there for families that faced an uncertain future with their medically complex children, and for families, unfortunately, like us, after child loss. And so we set about to create a retreat, and we now offer a whole myriad of support and offerings that are bespoke and unique, and they're holistic. We concentrate on well-being, we concentrate on therapies, and we offer families of very, very poorly children the opportunity to come and make memories, and we offer families after child loss the opportunity to come to relax, recharge, remember and rebuild their lives. When you can hear the children laughing in the sensory room or in the movie room, or you can hear them playing and having fun and making memories, it's just amazing, it's incredible. These families are going through an awful lot, and for us to just switch the light on in their dark days and be part of, their healing and their journeys is just a real honour. I always say that Ruben's Retreat will be built on an army of love and compassionate hearts, and I couldn't ask for more from people. We absolutely see on a daily basis the very best of humankind at Ruben's Retreat. We have this army of people that are so giving and so generous. We've been really blessed on this journey. We're here for every family that finds us, for as long as they need us.
Ruben's Retreat is a haven of love, support, hope and healing. It's where families can step away from their challenges and find comfort in a space built with kindness and care. Every smile, Every moment of reflection and every shared memory here is a testament to Ruben's lasting legacy, a reminder that even in the hardest times, no one has to face their journey alone. And do you know what? Ruben's Retreat really is just like a hub of possibility because they just do so much good. Everyone involved is so heart and soul. You can't help but absolutely love it and want to help. And that's what we are going to do. So I have volunteered with no hesitation whatsoever to jumping out of a plane and skydiving from over 11,000 feet up in the air. I won't talk about it too much, but I want to tell you about it. It's happening in June. It's powered by our friends at Virgin Voyages. And I'd like to raise as much as we possibly can for a cause that's very close to all of us here at Cruise1st and make a real difference to their future. Now, I'm asking for your help. A small donation to sponsor my skydive will not only make my heart sing, but impact on the lives of hundreds of families that Ruben's Retreat supports. So here's how you can get involved if you would very kindly like to. First of all, you've got the QR code there on the screen. If you point your smartphone camera at that as if you're taking a picture of it, it'll open up a little yellow link and that will take you to the donate page. Or if you'd rather do it the old-fashioned way, just go to www.cruise1st.tv and you'll find a Donate to Derek banner there and all the details are there. Or if you'd like to do it really quickly right now, you can donate £10 very easily by text, by texting the word Derek10 to 70191. So that's Derek10, no spaces, to 70191. And messages there will be charged at £10 plus your standard network rate. Thank you very, very much. If you'd like to donate different amounts, of course, you can do that via the website. Now, of course, with this being telly and all that, we'll keep you posted. There will be videos of the skydive itself. Mr. P has promised that the cameras will be there. Of course, he'll be on terra firma.
Of course, standard.
Absolutely safe as houses while I'm there 11,000 feet up in the air doing a skydive. And landing very gracefully, I am hoping. But anyway, listen, if you can help, thank you so much. And I want to say thank you on behalf of not just us here at Cruise1st, but from the whole team at Ruben's Retreat as well. Every penny you give makes the biggest of difference.
Yes, thank you so much. The support the retreat offers is just incredible. Right, let's get back to our Princess Cruise packages now as we combine the Californian coast on a cruise with the magical bright lights of Vegas. 12 night starts on the 22nd of September, flying first to Vancouver in Canada for a night in a hotel there. Wonderful, it's so lush, it's so green, but so vibrant. I mean, it's all combined. You can see the nations, the iconic First Nations totem poles while you're there as well, which is just a fun thing to do. After that, then you will join the Caribbean Princess. Oh yes, so much to do and enjoy. It's a princess cruise. You've got 7 nights on board, so you have all your iconic princess things, movies under the stars. I mean, in this part of the world, the middle of the ocean, on a sunbed at night, take a blanket and watching a movie. How relaxing would that be? Of course, if you want to do a bit more, there's the theatre with lots going on as well. Crooner's Bar has got live jazz in the evening and the pianist. Or maybe you want to go to the Wheelhouse Bar. It's very relaxing there as well. There's so much going on later on as well. You've got Club Fusion. Now, in the day, there's activities there. At night time, it's a nightclub. If you like to stay up late, which I know you do, Derek, don't you?
Very late, actually, if you don't mind.
This is amazing. How
well, listen, I have an early bedtime at home, so I can, when I'm on holiday, I can go wild.
Like to party. Now, food, I mean, look at that. Coffees and cones, lovely. Gelato on board, that's like really fancy ice cream, isn't it? The best, the best. Dining, I mean, okay, so if you like buffet dining, I think that's great, isn't it? You've got something for everyone. You've got main dining as well, but then if you want to kind of do something a bit more special, maybe one night, and do some speciality dining, you have got so many lovely places to go to while you're on board. You might want to go and have some pizza. You might want to go to Planks, an American-style barbecue. Steamer's Seafood as well. Sabatini's, of course. It's Princess Crown Grill, a nice, gorgeous steakhouse there with gorgeous wine. You've got so much going on. At the spa on board, of course, if you want to go and relax, have a massage, have a facial, or maybe you want to get your feet sorted, Derek, before the holiday starts. Have a bit of a pedicure, because, you know what we were talking about, toes on holiday. Oh, look at that.
Holiday toes.
Holiday toes.
I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently it is.
It is.
So there you go. You can get all that sorted out while you're on the holiday as well. I'd rather just be relaxing in a lounge or a bar, watching one of the live game shows. There's actually, we were talking about movies under the stars earlier. One of the shows in the theatre is actually called Broadway Under the Stars, which sounds really, really good. Singers, dancers, and it's a real jazzy, sounds like a Vegas style show, which links in very nicely on this holiday because we are going to Vegas a little bit later on. But first, let's do our 7-night cruise on Caribbean Princess out of Vancouver.
Arriving in San Francisco, there you can see on your screen the Golden Gate Bridge. I've done that, and I hired a tandem with my husband and we cycled to it. It wasn't as much fun as I thought it was going to be, but perhaps you want to give it a go. But get your own bikes, I would say, and get an e-bike. After that, then it's Santa Catalina Island. Now here they've got a yellow submarine. It's a semi-sub, so it goes underwater. You can see all the marine life, and then as you come back into the bay, you can go on the top, and it's open air. So it's fantastic. After that, it's San Diego. Now here, I mean, you just think of the sunshine, don't you, in California? You've got 70 miles of pristine beaches. You've also got SeaWorld San Diego there and Legoland, California. And of course, gorgeous wines to try as well. Disembarking in Los Angeles, flying over to Vegas, where you've got 3 nights in a hotel. This is your second home, isn't it, Derek?
I love it. I love it. I'm back in September. Actually, in fact, I won't long be back when this goes, I think. Just a few days. Incredible city, just bonkers and wild, and what a great place to spend some time in. You will love it. And go and do all the scenic things as well. Go and do the Grand Canyon and the sort of cultural, what you would call cultural things in Vegas.
Well, you've got 3 nights. You can take it all in before your flight back home.
Absolutely you can, yes. But I'm going to scrub the tandem on the Golden Gate Bridge excursion. Let's scrub that.
Get an e-bike. You've got to do it. You've got to cycle to the Golden Gate Bridge, but don't do the tandem.
Yeah, you don't want to be shouted at your other half, do you? That's something
it's not fun.
That people don't need to see in San Francisco, is you shouting at your husband. Anyway, a treat and a different, glorious Californian coast discovery opportunity. That's what this is all about. And, oh my gosh, look at the price tag that we've got here for you as well. And not only have we got the most incredible price tag here, but if you book this by the end of April, you will get onboard credit extra from us of up to $150 per stateroom. You're welcome. The price here includes your flight from the UK out to Vancouver in Canada, a night in a hotel there, and then you'll enjoy a week of Californian coast cruising on the Caribbean Princess, cruising through to Los Angeles, and then from here you will then fly over to Las Vegas for a 3-night hotel stay there on the Strip, which will be very exciting, and you'll love it before flying back to the UK. What a fun holiday and a great price tag, and book before the end of April for extra onboard spendies. Brilliant, love it. Get to the spa. Get to the spa. I know Polly's already spent it. If I ever mention onboard credit, that's it. It's spent already. You can use that for more specialty dining. You can use it for shopping, spa, whatever you fancy. It's brilliant. Okay, you've had all the ideas, Polly, you can there. It's spent, I know that. Obviously, the more you upgrade on this cruise, the closer to that $150 you will get onboard spending money. But it's a nice little bonus, isn't it? If you're offering it for nothing, Derek, I'll have it. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. So there are other dates for the holiday in September and October, and also September next year. The ship might be different on other dates, but you can call the team and find out more, of course. 0800 953 4700. Very easy to make all of these offers with Princess, all inclusive with Princess Plus, £50 per person per day, drinks, tips, Wi-Fi, extra dining, and so much more. So much more.
Love. I thought something else you could do on board, sort of with the spa, aesthetics. If you wanted to have a little bit of Botox, sort those under eye bags out.
Blimey, that's a challenge, isn't it? The thing you can't see from the distance you are. We always keep the camera far enough away. It's just, if this were a train network, you'd be many different destinations, let me tell you. But I tell you what, it's experience, my dear.
Oh, yes.
That's what it is.
It's history and knowledge.
Yes, it's like rings of a tree. It's just that wonderful gathered knowledge. Anyway, right, we're going for a round now. Thank you very much, as always, for your company. We'll see you back here soon. Bye-bye.